Hey everybody, Brandon with Bearded CB82, and yes, you read that title right. We're going on to Will It Break Capri Ratchets. Now, a lot of you guys know, and I've had these for well over a year and a half now, been using them quite often. I mean, just take a look at the half-inch. Focus. And yes, I use my tools. So it's no surprise, and I know it's been a long time coming, just had to wait for some other stuff to kind of roll through. But before we get started, because I know some of you might have a few questions about as to why, I want to do a little shout out. Now this shout out goes to Chad over at Everyday Fleet Mechanic, or Everyday Fleet Tech, blah. Sorry Chad. Link to his channel right here. Now a little bit about him, he's just another guy that just worked in life all the way up to where he's at. Been a kind of a jack of all trades there for quite a while. And yes, here's a nice little picture of him. And then while we're at it, yep, this is one from him from Instagram, just because he's proud of being a nerd. And he and I have had some discussions on some of that stuff, so I'm pretty sure he appreciates it. If not, sorry Chad, but anyways, here lately he's been doing a little bit more on the tool review side, tools that he's used for a very long time, like the was it the 42 tooth version of this. This is the S80A, and I've had this guy since 2012, and he's had his from roughly about the same time as well, right when they were going to the 80 tooth. He wound up going with the older one, the coarser tooth, but still works good for him. And then in addition to that, this morning I saw he posted a very nice video on getting into the entry-level turn wrench on a budget, and gave a whole slew of tools, items, and I think he hit the nail pretty good on the head there for somebody just basically starting out, whether you're going to apprentice or you're trying to save money. You know, if you've got family shit like that you have to worry about, or if you're just getting out of the military and you got some budgetary things, I think it was a good idea. So I'll put a link to that video right here as well. Don't forget to go over there, like and subscribe if you like what you see. He's definitely a freedom-loving American, and that's awesome. Now, on to the ratchets. Now, we all know, those of you that have watched my channel here for the past couple of years, that I'm not afraid to break ratchets. I don't care if it's Snap-on, Matco, well, I don't have any Matco anymore, Gear Wrench, Harbor Freight. And so, yes, like I said, we're going to go ahead and run the Capris through their test. Had them for a year and a half, and they've been holding up to their end of the bargain, so why not? Now, if you guys got any issues with the manner that I test, which is a little bit different, it's because I like to check and see what the internals will take. Now, we've all broken the anvils off of 1/4-inch ratchets, and a good 1/4-inch ratchet I found through my own testing in the past. 60 to 72 foot-pounds is about normal for pretty much all of them that are decent as far as anvil strength. And didn't quite like the results I was getting off that. I mean, nothing against that. Putting 72 foot-pounds of torque on this little guy, it'll shear it off, no doubt. You're looking for that type of science. Client Graphics over here, he has kind of devised his own little bitty testers to check the braking strength on the pawls on these. The 1/2-inch, yes, air compressor. I think I don't have a torque wrench big enough from what it might take to break that, so we're gonna see what it'll take, usual Bearded CB82 style. But first, as always, gonna start off with the 1/4-inch, then we'll go to the 3/8, then the 1/2. And I might have to break this video up into a couple parts if I have to, but let's have some fun. Now remember, shop safety. Alright, so first off, this will be the Charlie 12100 1/4-inch drive ratchet. I do like these little Try not to mar them up too bad. Crank her down. And let's see how we maneuver here in a Mike's tool shed fashion. Standard as always, hold the switch in the off, and we're going to start off with the 1/4 inch, and she is on maximum, as you can see there, full battery, and see what we can do. Okay, not getting anything out of there. Let's raise that up just a tick. So it's just kicking back the other direction. Well, that means I gotta go get another socket. Hold on. All right, so Paul still looks good. 3/8 socket. We're gonna go direct drive. Well, battery's fully charged. 5 amp hour. We'll start her off. Level 1, that's like 20. Level 2. I think that's like 80 foot-pounds of torque. And hold on. Just to make it interesting. Well, I don't know if that'll show up in the shadow or not, but then we'll put one up here as well. If that shows up or not, not sure, but oh well. All right, supposedly about 75 to 80 foot-pounds on this guy on level 2. And she's not budging. Switch still works. Yep. And my mark went away. There, we'll make that a little thicker. Alright, level 3. It's like 200 foot-pounds of torque. Alright, let's go. Yep, that did it. So somewhere in between. Maybe next time I need to bring over my other one, but that definitely got her heated up. It's still starting to skip, but we'll take it apart and take a look at that. Now for the 12300 Charlie 3/8 drive. Well, yeah, same deal. Well, that didn't even mar it up, but oh well. Alright, same deal. See what we can do here. Oh, that's just kicking it back. Hold on, let me get a different marker to show. See how the silver comes up. Yeah. So holding the ratchet in the off position, going in reverse, i.e. the breakaway, and still not not enough. Well, maybe we should bump it up a notch. Alright, so we kind of decided to bump it up to a 1/2 inch drive. Got it set on level 2. In reverse. And I forget exactly how many foot-pounds of torque that's supposed to be, but went ahead, got another socket, and we'll go. And it's just kicking it back the other direction. So we'll bump it up to level 3. And you guys have watched what this little guy will do anyway, so see what level 3 does. Well, level 3 did it, but I'm not too convinced. Okay, yep. Level 3 did it. Now let's take these apart. Because I'm running low on time, I'm just going to have to lump in the 1/4 inch. And we'll have to save that 1/2 inch for last. Let's get these things taken apart, see what happened. Alright, starting off with the 1/4 inch. And this is after a good 1.5 years of wear and tear on these guys, so sweet. Haven't had these apart for a long while anyways. Oh. Yep, that one's coming. All right. So yeah, it's kind of grimy. They're unitized pawl assembly. Ooh, I see teeth. Yep, I see teeth. Where the teeth came from, might have been some off of right there. Looks like she flattened out there a hair. Let's check our pawl. Oh wow. Oh wow. Look at that. That definitely held up. That still looks good. Wow. And then the inside. See some of the teeth in there. So the teeth. Yep. Oh, right there. They got marred up a bit. But overall, I'd say performance on that was pretty darn spiffy. Now, for the 3/8. See if I got the right size here. Yeah, getting some grit out of there. Hasn't been cleaned in a while. Well, tools get used. It'll happen. They'll get dirty. They'll get scratches. They'll get wear. All right. Let's try to pop that up. Yep. Pull that out. Keep those over there. So, not seeing any teeth right off the bat like I did the 1/4 inch. Still not seeing any teeth. That's good. This a little cleaner. Alright, so wear off the back side. See, one that might be broken right about there, or it might have been damaged. The teeth on the anvil look good. Try not to lose that ball. Yeah, this is why all that red grease I was using, the air ratchet grease, I went and got some super lube anyways. Better for my other ratchets the whole way around. Link down below, shameless plug. It just might have got gunked up. We might have to revisit this one. Well, no, they got a little worn down right there. Like you look right there. That's hard to say. We might have to revisit this one because I can't directly find. Well, some of the teeth are kind of flat spotted, so it might have just got gunk up in there. Oh boy, we might have to revisit this one at a later date because I know I still got to do the 1/2 inch for you guys yet. So I'm gonna put this together, back together, put this one back into service and see if it does start skipping on me. Or if it, to see it, because if it does start skipping on me again, then it bit the dust. But if it doesn't, then we'll definitely have to revisit this. Because, yeah, that's definitely got me curious. But that still looks damn good. That still looks damn good. We'll just have to clean her up, get some super lube up in there. And yeah, there might have been a little flake of something right there, but sweet. So I'm going to be reusing this kit. All right. All right, so there you go. I'll be putting this guy back together. Stick her back into service, see how it does. And I'll give an update after that. But yeah, I think as tough as this puppy was, that was quite the number on her. And still looks good, so might have just had extra crap in there. But we'll find out. And for some of you guys ask, oh, don't worry, by the time you guys see this video, the guys over at Capri will have seen this video as well. Why? Well, I think it'd be good feedback for them to get the spring out of there. Say, hey, this is how tough internally the materials you're using are. And yeah, go from there, because I know they've had some qualms about trying to go to a coarser tooth count for potential longer ratchets. But that's just on their engineer side. But then again, you know how some of us feel about engineers. But yeah, if they wanted to put this head on a longer ratchet, I don't think they'd have any issues. So anyways, remember, shop safety is just as important as firearm safety. You screw something up, somebody could die. And if you're looking for a pretty fair priced ratchet that's obviously tough, something to look into. So until next time, catch y'all later.